it is me, the Astari. I thought I'd share with you my Scream Factory collection because I really like Scream Factory and they have a bunch of great titles with a bunch of great special features, and I think that, if I shared my collection with you guys, you might be willing to check them out. They're a really cool company. Anyway, the first thing I want to show is Creepshow. As you can see, it is by George A. Romero and Stephen King. They released this in sort of a hardcover case. It has a booklet, and I had to turn this inside out. Luckily you can do that with most Scream Factory editions, but as you can see, the inside out version is much more comic book like for Creepshow. Pretty cool. Set this down. Okay, next one, Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. Excellent movie, underrated Universal horror movie. Great performance by Billy Zane. I hear James Cameron liked this movie so much, especially Billy Zane, he hired him to be the bad guy in Titanic. As if Titanic needed a bad guy. Anyway, I think the Iceberg serves as a great bad guy. In the Mouth of Madness with Sam Neill. This is one of John Carpenter's better movies before I think he started to go downhill a bit. After this was Escape from LA, which I think is a completely underrated movie. It's brilliant in what it tries to do, as is this. This tries to tell sort of an H.P. Lovecraft type story about apotheosis. It's really good at it. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. Next one, Dracula, Prince of Darkness, with Christopher Lee as Count Dracula. As you can see, they all have slip covers. If you order them early enough, you get a slip cover. If you're too late, no more slip covers, and you'll have to buy them for an expensive amount. As you'll see, even I don't have every slip cover. But this is a fantastic movie with everything you would want to see in a Hammer Dracula movie. This is one of the best of them. I'm unsure which is the best between Horror of Dracula, Dracula, Prince of Darkness, and Scars of Dracula. Those are the three best in my opinion. And this is a fantastic release from Shout Factory with really cool documentaries. Peter Cushing in Frankenstein Created Woman. I love the cover and the title. Anyway, I don't think you can get away with this anymore. But it's a really tragic movie. It's just a very tragic story. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it, but definitely check out Hammer films. I might do a Hammer film video after this. But I'm just sharing with you, as you can see, Frankenstein Created Woman. Great movie. The Thing. This is the Shout Factory edition. As you can see, it has Kurt Russell. Bunch of great actors in here. Very horrifying movie if you're new to horror movies. This is a must. Again, this is sort of like an Alien horror type thing, like Alien, but Alien was also a very H.P. Lovecraft space horror thing. Space horror is very hard to pull off, but I think Alien and The Thing did it the best. If you know of any other movies that really pulled off the whole space horror thing, let me know. I'd love to check it out. Army of Darkness, talking about H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft's Necronomicon kickstarted the whole Army of Darkness universe. If you know H.P. Lovecraft, you know he said his universe was for everybody. People could take elements of it and create their own stories, and that would be part of his universe. Well, Sam Raimi used the Necronomicon in Army of Darkness and the other Evil Dead projects. And so, technically, by those rules, this is part of the H.P. Lovecraft universe. And thank God it is, because Army of Darkness is the best one. It has Ash saying the dumbest stuff ever. It has some of the most slapstick humor, and the action is pretty great too. They shot this to be a PG-13 movie, but due to Hollywood politics, they slapped it with an R rating. If they had known they were going to get an R rating, they would have shot it to be an R-rated movie instead of a PG-13 one. So parents, if you're okay with your kids watching a PG-13 movie, this is one R-rated movie you should feel safe showing them. I feel like a horrible human being saying that. Anyway, then there's Darkman. Definitely not for kids. Same director as Army of Darkness and Spider-Man, apparently. And this actually serves as sort of a prototype Spider-Man. Every shot you see in this actually is replicated in a bigger budget Spider-Man movie. And Darkman is based off The Shadow. Shout Factory is the parent of Scream Factory, and Shout Factory has The Shadow. Anyway, Sam Raimi was in negotiations to direct The Shadow, but it fell through, so he created Darkman and released it before The Shadow even came out. This stars Liam Neeson, Frances McDormand. It's just like a really great comic book type movie. Absolutely hilarious, very weird. If you're into the macabre and sort of like are okay with disgusting looking freaks, I guess it's the movie for you. Okay, well, that's my Scream Factory collection so far. Definitely plan on increasing it a bit. Great movies, check it out. Hopefully I gave you some movies that you might want to check out a little later. This is the Astari signing off.